US President Donald Trump has approved a bipartisan sanctions bill that threatens 500% tariffs on countries buying Russian oil. If it becomes law, India could be directly affected. The move raises fresh questions about energy security, trade ties, and how far the US will go to curb Russia's oil revenues. So, what does the bill propose? Let's understand, but after a quick break. According to the US Congress website, the bill includes wide-ranging penalties for individuals and entities linked to Russia. The legislation, called the Sanctioning of Russia Act 2025, has not yet been passed by Congress. Supporters say it could come up for a bipartisan vote as early as next week. One key provision proposes raising duties on all goods and services imported from Russia into the US to at least 500% of their value. Another provision targets third countries. It proposes a 500% duty on goods and services imported from countries that knowingly trade in Russian-origin uranium and petroleum products. After Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022, India sharply increased purchases of discounted Russian crude. At times, Russian oil made up 35 to 40% of India's crude imports, up from about 0.2% before the war, making Russia India's largest supplier. But tighter sanctions on Russian oil majors such as Rosneft and Lukoil in late November 2025 hit these flows. Kepler data shows imports fell from about 1.8 million barrels per day in November to around 1 million barrels per day in December. In January 2026, Reliance Industries, India's largest buyer of Russian oil, said it had not received deliveries for weeks and did not expect any in January. Meanwhile, India has rejected Trump's claim that Prime Minister Modi assured him that New Delhi would stop buying Russian oil. The government says India's energy purchases are driven by national interest and affordability, especially amid global fuel price uncertainty. Follow Business Standard for more stories.